Good evening, guys. Warm welcome to the program. So we are going to discuss about a job description of a leading MNC on supply chain profession. So you will get an idea of what employers are looking for. As we see, many of the candidates feel that they are not getting enough interview or not crossing the interview level. So you have to understand in the current situation what are the expectations and the skill sets required from the employer. So today is one good, nice example of a MNC global organization in manufacturing. They are calling for a supply chain professional. Let me share the profile. So this is the profile. Let me briefly introduce myself before we go to the topic. Of course, you want to see previous edition. It is all available in my YouTube channel. You can subscribe and see various previous requirements, and this is being live streamed in both LinkedIn and YouTube. You can chat with me or comment in any of this platform so that I can clarify your doubt. This is interview number 140. So before we dive, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Patavi Raman. This is my LinkedIn profile. You are welcome to connect with me or follow with me, and I am also available in Udemy. I have more than 5,000 candidates enrolling for various short-term programs there. Coming to my profile, I am an engineer with PG degree in management and data science. I have nearly 2.5 decades work experience in this global organization. I have started as a planning executive in Bosch and then continued there for nearly 15 years and under various subdomain, various levels, before moving to other organization. In the last two organization, I was heading supply chain and managing end-to-end supply chain management. Currently, I am heading the organization known as Thoughtware Training Private Limited. As far as my certification is concerned, if you are in the job search domain, then you should know about Apex. They provide globally leading certification. Of course, you don't need all these three. Any one certification will do. I have also similar certification from organization known as Demand Driven Institute based in US. Also a certified purchasing manager and project management professional. I am qualified in business analytics. Coming to our organization, we are based in Bangalore. I am heading the organization. We provide both consulting and training in the field of supply chain and allied domain. And one of our popular program is supply chain analytics, which is running for the last 4 years, appreciated across the world. So now let us jump into the job description. This is from our organization Caterpillar. Everyone should know. Maybe whatever domain you are there, this is one of the Fortune 500 company, and the position is senior inventory analyst. So you can see the title itself nowadays is changing. It's not a executive, it's an analyst. So you should have a domain knowledge as well as analytical skill. So let us see what are the requirements. Maybe as you can see, there are 131 applicants. The maybe for this kind of a job, if analyst is not mentioned, thousands of people would have applied. Maybe the problem is in manufacturing, they do not bother about the growing necessity to have analytical application. That could be one reason why only 131 candidates have applied using LinkedIn platform. I have picked in LinkedIn jobs, and today I have picked it, and it is posted 5 days ago, so it's still live. Unfortunately or fortunately, only 131 people have applied because it's a ambiguity in nature for the people. Why I have to become analyst? I am a supply chain professional. I am an inventory professional. Why I should know analytics? So all this question is that that's where they may not be in a position to get even an interview call. And you can see And other job, maybe nearly 1,000 people apply, here limited people apply, and still I have doubt whether these people have combined knowledge of domain, because inventory itself is a big domain. Even without knowing analytics, many people are suffering. Okay, the reason is, in India we do not have a formal education in supply chain. Okay, of course, that's where the global certification like APIX may help. As far as number of years of experience, they are looking for 6 to 7 years experience as data scientist. Okay, so formal education in data science may be required. In such case, it could be 2 year PG diploma program or 4 years BE program to become a data scientist. But the problem is they are also looking for 3 years experience in aftermarket. So what may happen, the people who are in core data science, they will be in data science only, they will not go to aftermarket or even manufacturing. They will be rotating in data science only. So what could be suitable here is people from supply chain domain having data analytics and knowledge may be sufficient. Otherwise, that could be one of the reason why number of candidates who have applied is very less here compared to other application. Um so maybe even employer have to fine tune. They cannot expect a data science to do inventory optimization, because in the study of data science no one teaches on inventory optimization. Because to touch the topic on inventory optimization, those guys should be from a supply chain domain. Okay, so I have also seen many institutes or even university, inventory is a far off topic for them. What they specialize is various methods of forecasting. That's what they train. Maybe some general vague topics like currency trading or health related topic or marketing related topic, they may do. But core inventory is a supply chain topic, so it's very difficult to get people who are having combined data science knowledge as well as inventory knowledge. So let us see further details. As far as the general expectation is concerned, even without going through the job description, one is expected to have a deep domain expertise and data analytics knowledge. For me, it could be 7 is to 3 in domain experience and the analytical experience. But they have given reverse, that the candidate should have a data analytical experience 7 years and 3 years in the domain experience. They may not get such candidate. Okay, the reverse is possible, but this way it is not possible. That could be one of the reason why less number of people has applicable applied. Anyhow, this is a challenging job, and any future job description in supply chain profession will be like this. Okay, you accept it or not, you will have to handle both domain as well as analytical application. As such, as of now, I feel yeah, 60 or 70% fit only can will be applying for this kind of a job, because in the current Indian environment, there is no one who can train executives on inventory optimization as on today. This is where we are in the market, in supply chain analytics. Maybe if you have seen my background, I am born and brought up in supply chain, also specializing in supply chain analyst. Okay, coming to the job responsibility, they are talking about statistical modeling and analysis of dealer parts demand and inventory management. There is okay. Demand is also a pre-step for inventory management. So knowing demand forecasting is positive, but that alone cannot solve the problem. Improvement of existing and development of new inventory optimization technique. I can challenge in the market those who are training in data analytics or data science. No one currently, maybe even globally, they can touch the topic on inventory optimization. execution and analysis of inventory management simulation. These are expectation from the employers. So here you should be a master in inventory, which is not much explored area. Even without analytics, that is one of the toughest topic in inventory management. The idea here is not to have mountain like inventory, and also customer service is important. You should maintain the promised customer service level within optimum level of inventory. But 90% of the organization, what you see is you have mountain of inventory. At the same time, the people will be fighting for some of the missing item or shortages. That is the ideal characteristic of inventory management. Unless you have experts in the field, I have seen in my work experience, those people even having 10 to 15 years experience, they have a lot of problems. Suddenly some item is missing, shortage, so entire production stops. Okay, maybe you are keeping safety stock and other stock, but suddenly one item is missing. It's not due to improper planning. There could be so many other reason, starting from wrong forecast or inventory accuracy issues. So many issues will be there. So this that could be the difficulty of this job profile. The other one is a domain and analytical knowledge. So this is going to be in future, when almost all organizations, they are moving towards analytical job profile in supply chain domain. Like Caterpillar, you can see ABB or Bosch, or even you take consulting company or e-commerce platform, they expect you to have both domain and analytical knowledge. So there they may be using a word optimization and simulation, and a different simulation. What is the possibility, how much inventory is required, how much customer service level can be achieved. So this is a good job profile for supply chain professional. Coming next, they are talking about analytics based research supporting projecting. So the candidate should be do some analytics based research, Hadoop data analysis, data processing, and data visualizing, developing and refining large scale solution to fit complex situation in multiple unique environment. So you can see the candidate is expected to have data analytics knowledge, but I hope they are not looking for a candidate with big data analytics. If it is big data analytics, then they are pure data scientists. They are not related to supply chain domain, so that confusion should be removed. You keep some people who are data experts and supply chain experts with some knowledge on data analytics, not on big data or data scientists. That will not help, and such candidates are not available, especially in inventory management domain. Building familiarity with PIC system functionality. This is a kind of ERP system used in spare parts management, data design, and basic snowflake flake table and view development. So you can see, I have not used this ERP. They say in the website PIC system means fully integrated ERP. Maybe this can be used in spare parts, but we don't use in the normal OEM conditions. And snowflake table, all this are related to database management related activity. That's where having some knowledge in SQL can help the candidates. Next requirement is Power BI visualization reporting tools. Yes, nowadays this has become a standard, but this alone cannot be the requirement. Visualization tool is after you do analysis, do modeling, simulation, then for presentation you can use the visualization tool. You can see this is where they have to also go in sequence, develop automated process to aid data cleansing, maintenance, effective communication of complex concepts and solution. So maybe the first level is we have seen in the previous page slide, that you should be in a position to prepare, cleanse, analyze the data, then you can visualize. Okay, they are also looking for automation in data preparation, knowledge of forecasting and inventory planning concept. This is where I was referring. In India, we don't have a formal education in specifically forecasting or inventory planning. This is where APIX kind of a certification can help to the candidates. They are talking about programming experience in SOS, Python, Tableau, Power BI, VBA, SharePoint development experience, Snowflake. That's a repetition. So if one is you, my feeling is you should be 70% supply chain professional and 30% data analytics profession, because without having domain knowledge, you cannot do optimization of inventory. And a core analytical tool which is required for preparing, analyzing is maybe Python. VBA is a visual basic which we can do in Excel itself. So having a foundational knowledge in Excel, advanced Excel, can help the candidates in advanced application. ShareFile is a Microsoft utility. I don't know why they have to mention specifically such a point and highlight such a requirement. Top candidate will also have strong analytical, technical, planning, organizing, problem solving skill. It's a soft skill. Some level of experience working directly with customer, dealer. So apart from analytical, they should have interacted in the channels of distribution, like distributor, retailer, or customers. That will help. This is where this point, if you see the second point, if there is a data scientist, why he has to discuss with customer or dealer? That is none of his business. He will be sitting in some AC room working on a data. But supply chain professional is different. He will be more focusing on data, customer, dealers, and having developing relation. So in the process, he may also should have knowledge about data analytics. That's what is expected. Good communication, interpersonal collaboration skills, strong customer focus, ability to work effectively with wide variety of people, which may not be the characteristic of a pure data science people. Data modeling experience. So what I can see, everywhere they are talking about data, data, data. So having such a knowledge can help. As a conclusion, this can be a idealistic or future job description for the people in supply chain domain. Okay, you may be in demand management, inventory management, or warehousing, logistic distribution, or purchasing. You are expected to have the data analytics knowledge. So if at all you are working, maybe experience doesn't matter, 10 years, 15 years, you have to upskill. Go to the right place and learn. Don't simply take a Power BI program and say I know Power BI program. No, the employees are looking for a specific application skill, because I have seen many people doing Python, SQL, or Power BI in some open platform without adding value to that application. That doesn't mean anything. It's almost like zero. So I request all the people in supply chain profession to upskill quickly. And this kind of a role, my opinion is those people who are already in supply chain and maybe working 2 to 10 years, and then if they quickly upskill the data analytics, then they will be a good fit, and maybe it will provide a path for a good career growth, because future you cannot detach data analytics from supply chain professional. So this is where I am doing a lot of webinars to the people to give information on this kind of a data analytics program. So, coming to our organization, this is where I find a big gap between the employer's requirement and the applicant's basic skill set. They feel I am an expert. I have done BE, ME, MTech, all that. I am working in a good organization 5 years, 10 years. Why I need analytical application? No, That too, doing a Power BI or Python solo in an open platform will not help. Learn from experts, learn from supply chain professional like me. That will help you here. And second step, maybe some of the global organization, they also look for global certification, not local certification. Don't go for any local certification which everybody has. Unfortunately, India is a place where we are plenty of professionals, be mtech, and earlier it was a dream to enter into IIM. Now if you spend 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupee, even you can get certification from IIM. And that's how it's not helping the people when everyone has this kind of certification. So apex is a certification. If anyone of you in the job field and still you don't know what is apex, please google up and also put that apex word in any of the job portal and check who is looking for such certification. You will find that global players will look for such both the skill. One is supply chain analytical skill, and second is global certification, which we do as a corporate and as a individual training. If anyone of you want to more detail, you can reach out in this WhatsApp number. On the other hand, if anyone has any queries, you can, if you are watching live, you can type in the comments in LinkedIn, or you can do it in YouTube. I'll be available live for a few more minutes. So if anything is required, you can always reach out to me. I'm also available for career advice. Don't be in the impression I am already working in supply chain 5 years, 10 years. So why I need to upskill? Then you will be left behind. You are not going to be ready. Even Indian companies nowadays, they are looking for the double domain expertise. Okay, earlier most of the company, they were having analytical department separately. So anything required, this supply chain professional, they need to go to analytics and work along with them. But now organization wants executive with both combined profile. Okay, if you have any queries, you are always welcome to comment in the LinkedIn profile. I am available, or in the YouTube. And thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. Let us see in the